There's a saying that goes, "Don't put all your eggs in one basket." And this holds especially true when it comes to your money. Relying solely on one paycheck can be risky. What if you lose your job or something happens that prevents you from working? Having multiple income streams can provide financial stability and peace of mind. It gives you the ability to bounce back quickly from unexpected events like a sudden job loss. It also provides flexibility. If your main job becomes too stressful or doesn't align with your goals anymore, you can scale back and rely on your other income streams. In today's world, there are so many different ways to make money. In fact, if you have an internet connection and a smartphone, you already have access to most of them. It might sound daunting at first, but building multiple income streams is actually very achievable for anyone who wants to try it. Let me show you how it's done. Number 1, take on a side hustle. This is a great way to start earning extra money, and it can be done in your spare time while you still focus on your primary source of income. There are so many different side hustles out there that you could choose from. For example, driving Uber or delivering food through services like Uber Eats or DoorDash can be a good option if you enjoy driving and being out on the road. Or maybe you could try dog walking or pet sitting through apps like Rover. If you work from home, you could offer your services as a virtual assistant to help businesses with their administrative tasks. And if you have a knack for writing, you could become a freelance writer and create content for websites and blogs. The possibilities are really endless here, and with a little creativity, you can come up with a side hustle that fits your interests and lifestyle. One thing to keep in mind when choosing a side hustle is to make sure that it's something that you enjoy doing. Otherwise, it will just feel like another chore and you won't be motivated to do it. It's also important to set realistic expectations for yourself. Don't expect to get rich quick from your side hustle. Instead, focus on enjoying the process and earning some extra money on the side. If you stick with it, who knows where it might lead you in the future. Here's a story of a guy who took on a side hustle and turned it into something much bigger. He was a corporate lawyer who was unhappy with his job, so he started taking on pro bono cases to help people in need. One of these cases involved helping a local business owner with a trademark dispute. The business owner was so grateful for his help that he offered to pay him a percentage of the profits from his new product line as a thank you. The lawyer agreed and ended up receiving a significant amount of money from the new product sales. This experience made him realize that he did not need to work long hours at a job he hated to make a lot of money. He quit his job and started working on pro bono cases full-time, knowing that he would still be able to make a decent living from the fees he received. Number 2, create and sell digital products. If you have a skill or expertise, you can create digital products and sell them online. This is a great way to earn passive income, and it's becoming more and more popular in recent years. Digital products are any type of downloadable file that can be purchased online. This could include ebooks, online courses, Notion templates, website themes and templates, digital art and photography, and even more. The best part about selling digital products is that once you create them, they can be sold over and over again without having to create a new version each time. You don't need to worry about shipping or handling costs, and you can set your own prices. This means that you can potentially earn a lot of money with minimal effort once your initial setup is complete. For example, let's say you're an experienced project manager who has worked on hundreds of projects in your career. You could create a Notion template for project management and sell it to other businesses and individuals who are looking for a way to stay organized and on top of their projects. Or perhaps you're a graphic designer who has a talent for creating beautiful social media graphics. You could create a social media template and sell it to businesses and influencers who want to create professional-looking posts for their platforms. There are so many different options available when it comes to selling digital products. All you have to do is figure out what your skills and expertise are and find a way to package them in a way that others will find valuable. Number 3, invest in assets. Investing is a great way to grow your wealth over time, and it's essential to have multiple income streams. The best thing about investing is that once you get the ball rolling, it can continue to grow even while you sleep. This means that you don't have to actively work in order to make money from your investments. That's why it's important to invest as early as possible. Even if you can only afford to invest a small amount of money each month, it will add up over time. There are many different ways to invest your money. You can invest in stocks, bonds, real estate, precious metals, and even cryptocurrency. Each investment has its own level of risk and potential return, so it's important to do your research and decide what's right for you. For example, stocks are a popular way to invest your money because they allow you to own a small piece of a company. When you buy a stock, you're essentially buying a share of that company. As the company grows and makes more money, the value of your stock will increase. However, it's also important to remember that stock prices can be volatile and you could lose money if the company performs poorly. Bonds, on the other hand, are considered to be a less risky investment than stocks. When you buy a bond, you're essentially lending money to a government or a corporation in exchange for regular interest payments. Real estate is another popular way to invest your money. You can buy a property to rent out to tenants, or you can invest in a REIT, which is a type of investment fund that invests in real estate. Precious metals such as gold and silver are also considered to be a good investment because they tend to hold their value well during times of economic uncertainty. Finally, cryptocurrency is a new type of investment that has become very popular in recent years. Cryptocurrencies are digital currencies that use cryptography for security. They are not backed by any government or institution, but their value is determined by supply and demand. Number 4, earn passive income. Passive income is another great way to build wealth. This type of income doesn't require you to actively work in order to earn it, making it a great addition to any portfolio of multiple income streams. There are many different ways to generate passive income. As mentioned earlier, one popular method is to create and sell digital products, such as ebooks or online courses. Another great option is to invest in dividend-paying stocks. When you buy shares in a company that pays dividends, you'll receive a portion of the company's profits on a regular basis. If you're looking to take your passive income to the next level, you can look into investing in rental properties. This can be a great way to generate cash flow each month, as well as appreciate in value over time. But it does require a larger initial investment. No matter which method you choose, it's important to remember that passive income isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes time and effort to build up the systems and structures necessary to generate passive income. However, the long-term benefits of financial freedom and flexibility are definitely worth it. I hope I've inspired you to start thinking about your own multiple income stream. Building multiple streams of income is a great way to secure your financial future, and it's more achievable than you might think. Consistent, and don't be afraid to think outside the box. If you like this video, please leave us a like below and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.